Hmm. I'm getting tangled up. Hmm. Okay. Hello, people. We're back. And it's Tuesday. And as you can see, we're not playing Helldivers 2 like I was going on about yesterday. I was thinking about it, and I decided I put the schedule up. I should give this thing a full final hurrah before I change the schedule. So, no, we will be keeping our schedule for this week, and next week, that's when the schedule change will go. All the new games that in, or I should say, just the reshuffling of the games. And for today, our goal is to try and officially finish the. Oh my God, this is really bad. No, stay up. There you go. Is to officially finish the Tara storyline, and then move on to the next one. First off, time 10:24. That's not bad. And we gotta go to the lighthouse. Quick reminder of what we got. We have the M1, the Zagan, the caricature, the rangefinder. Now, I actually, on King's advice, I was watching the other guy for the Hunter videos, and I saw something that was pretty interesting. I don't know if I have it though. Let me see. This actually, I just have to remember it, but this actually has a use that I didn't realize is that I can put this in here, leave this next to me, play that, and I won't have to carry all these with me. So maybe that's the genuine purpose of it instead of just trying to set up a field and set up a hunting ground, basically. Where is it? There's. Damn it. Now, it is quite heavy compared to everything else. Mm-hmm. And where is it that you are? You're still one level off. There's a dog. Spray the pepper spray in the eyes. And let's go. Now, unfortunately, already we can tell it's going to be rough because the wind is against us. We gotta go all the way down there. Yeah, no, it's easier going like this. And Well, well, you know what? Yeah, actually, let's go down here. What we'll do is we'll go down to here, cross this mud flat, and then we'll hit there. So this way, the direction we're going, yeah, there we go. Now we know what we're doing. But yeah, no, I'm trying to. We're basically going through a shift of games, and I'm basically playing later nights, like a match of Enlisted, a match, several matches of Helldivers, and maybe several matches of Enlisted. Depends on how I feel or what luck I get. Because I was playing Enlisted yesterday. Oh god, I was having no luck. Just constantly getting sniped at from every direction ever. What's worse is that when you get sniped and you have to transfer over to another one of your soldiers, and then that soldier gets sniped. So you transfer to another one, and that soldier gets killed. It's like they perfectly follow the train of where you respawn at.
You know what a track is? Evidence you're not alone out there. Humbling, eh?
Turkey, but we got need some more importantly. Hmm. It's getting brighter outside during these mornings. I remember when it's just a little while ago. Oh no, hogs. I thought it was going to be turkeys. Oh, but anyway, yeah, it's just one of those things you notice now when you're up at certain times. Now it's just like how bright it really is. Now going after that Seiko, we can see if we can get eyes on it. It's still along the pathway, but the wind is blowing directly against us, so we'll see. There's our path down. Awesome. Heard him. I don't see him. Okay. He could have bolted. I'm assuming he bolted. What is that though? Oh, that looks like a pretty big Sika. That's a blind. A level 4, yeah. At the burrow. I gotta say, Tawa is definitely a place where we've had more luck with rabbits than anything else. Some baby Sikas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My target's that guy. I've never seen this many Sika deer. Yeah, it's okay, dog. It's okay. Believe me, it is okay. If there was a level 4 among them, I would have gone for them, but you, I think, are the prize. As long as he stays just like that. The wind is kind of working against me. I gotta take this shot. One shot, one kill. Rooster, that was the dude's name. But yeah, no. I watched a couple more of Rooster's things. There's another level 4. I guess I missed. I could have sworn that first one was a hit. No. It's R, right? Yeah. If I can get up here. One shot, one kill. Nice. Okay, so we got 2 level 4 Sikas. Hopefully, one of them is a diamond. I don't know if level Sikas can get higher, but that is the highest I've seen them. If not, definitely golds. Speaking of, check this. Okay, I guess nothing is going on right now. Okay, there's number 1. And number 2 is right there. Mm. Yeah. All right. Moment of truth. I do not know enough about Seekadiers to really say, to be honest. Gold for sure. Yeah. 63.47 kilograms at 167.10 trophy rating. Okay, it's close. Middling, I'd say. Gold stamp with 1171 in cash. And somewhere over here. There we go. I guess it's a little late in the middle of the day for anything to really be out here. Not to mention, of course, we just shocked the area up. Oh, wait. Level 3. Ooh, another level 4. No, 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 no. We're going to go for that. We're in a terrible spot, though. The wind is not really in our favor, and there's no cover. We can probably do it. We'll come back for that. I want to get this guy. Where is he? 3. There you are. Okay. We are within 150 meters. This is not a great angle. That's an even worse angle. Xana's in the way. Got him. Nah, he's gone. Worth a try. Alright, you. 64.88 kilograms. 168.95 trophy rating. Gold stampage with 1183 in cash. I have no idea if I hit him or not. Probably not. Oh yeah, no, definitely didn't hit him. Damn. Everything else is definitely spooked off with all those shots, though. Hmm. Oh, water's too deep. A bunch of turkeys. It's a level 2. It's a small turkey. Here. Ah, it doesn't tell me what class the animal is. I never did assign this thing. Damn. Was hopeful. 60.83 kilograms, 154.23 trophy rating with a gold stamp, and 1147 in cash. Unfortunately, none of the fours we found were diamonds. Close though. Previous watch the corner. Hold before placing it to change its orientation. Okay. I mean, does the orientation matter? I don't think it would because it's a sound. To allow the hunter to track animals while stalking them from an ideal vantage point. Gotta shift around. Okay. Da. There it is. Look at the spot on the ground. Move this. Deploy it. Once the electron, there it is. Colors pull you automatically pull out the remote. Press the right mouse to focus on the remote screen and navigate the menu to select the call you want to play. Press the right click to stop interacting with the remote. Calls keep playing repeatedly until you manually stop them with the remote, pick up the electron collar, or move out of remote control range. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Ooh, there's a fog bank rolling in. Should be fine. Holy fuck, this thing just rolling. Plant. Let's see, so we go through here, cross down here, and hit up there. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. And to top it off, here comes the rain. Maybe a blind. I do have the money, so it's no real worries. Oh no, it's a cairn. It's probably. I don't think they are cairns, but they definitely look like them. So that's all I see. It's just these dotted around old style graves.
Quite a sad story, eh? I always think of Waitaki caught between two men when I walk along the river here. She must have been so lonely.
The legend of Potini. Olamu or greenstone is a type of semi-precious stone, usually jade, found in rivers across the South Island. Maori legend tells of how the Taniwa or water spirit Potini abducted a woman, Waitaki, from the North Island and fled south, pursued by her husband, Tamahua. When Tamahua caught up to them, Potini decided that if he couldn't have his beautiful captive, then no one could, and transformed her into his essence. Panuoma. The Panuoma found downstream in rivers here is thus said to be pieces broken off her great body. Okay. Yeah, very strong beliefs in them. One time we were over in Maui. Uh, that's like right there. There it goes. Anyway, we were over in Maui, family vacation, and visiting another family, and we went to the the Polynesian Cultural Center. A lot of Mormons, believe it or not, lots of Mormons over there. And the reason why is because the Mormons said, "Hey, we'll provide the funding for quite literally the entire cultural center, which is basically how they're able to keep their presence so strong all the time because all their institutes are funded by basically. Now, this is also what kind of gets me: a non-tax-paying religious organization is somehow paying for an entire cultural center. How does a religion, which is not supposed to have any form of income because it's a religion, pay for things? But then again, I'm pretty sure anyone who's lived in the modern world for even a day knows you can't trust the church, just as you can't fully trust the church. I'll say that. Not all of them are terrible people. You can say that about anything, literally, but um, it just I know what it is. It's an indoctrination tactic. It's basically like, hey, we'll pay for your cultural identity to be preserved. In return, you'll worship what we tell you to, and that's exactly what's happened. But they're happy, and if they're happy, I'm happy. People will wonder why you care about the happiness of others. Well, I care about the happiness of Americans. That's what I care about. Everyone's so afraid to have the nationalistic view because literally the last major issue of nationalists was, go figure, Nazi Germany. And let's just say things didn't go too well. But then again, he wasn't really a nationalist. He might have been in the beginning. At least that was the original message because that was what it was. Just look at history. I'm not sweet mouthing Hitler or any shit like that. But his original platform was the betterment of the German people. And at first, he was a nationalist, but then he had to find a story to unite people. And I know enough to know that I don't know the full story, plain and simple. But that's what he got to unite the people. But then he started killing his people, so that throws out his nationalist views right away. Because the nationalist would never harm his people. His whole point, his whole platform is about seeing the safety, well being, and superiority, even, of his people. There you are. Okay, you know what? Let's try this out. No, no, no. So, will it keep making those sounds? Okay. Okay, so it plays the collars. Oh my god, this makes things so much easier now. Maybe, if they even take the bait. Oh my god, we haven't been using this thing? Well, now we are. Come on. Don't you want it? Come on, a little closer. Get away from the tree. Got him. That's got stuck for that point blank range. Damn. Okay, I think that was 3 turkeys though. This has just proven itself worthwhile for everything. Female, 4.62 kilograms at a 3.58 trophy range, silver stampage with 887 in cash. Oh yeah, no, that turkey's chest basically exploded. I don't know. It could be that I'm just playing Victoria 3 too much, and I find it really bad that the fascist party always seems to get in strength and take over my country from me. It's like, God damn it, no, stop killing everyone inside the country. Male, 7.71 kilograms, 4.01 trophy range, silver stampage, 1074 in cash. I'm still trying to get used to the new military combat update, and like I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between job seekers and unemployed and peasants now, because now there's like 3 different categories, and it takes so long for these guys to join jobs. It's so annoying sometimes. Clip the wing. 4.29 kilograms at a 3.36 trophy range, silver stampage, and 866 in cash. Nice. So there's our 3 turkeys. Yeah, no, this thing has definitely proved its worth. Now, mind you, it's let's see, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Each collar is a 0.5. So yeah, the thing is heavier, but in return, it has all the collars, so you're allowed more things here. And if you really want more carrying capacity, you can unlock that trait or skill. I just really think they need to update the skill and perk tree, because there's so many new things now that the skill and perk tree is kind of obsolete in a lot of way. Speaking of, pepper spray the eyes. Ah, yes. Glorious pepper spray. Soon I will have immunity, and when I go to introduce myself to women, I will be immune to their. What's I don't want to say defensive measures because I'm not trying to attack them, but their methods of repulsion. I shall be immune to them. No, that sounds worse. That sounds just as bad. Ow. Can you get immunity to pepper spray? I don't think you can. And the reason why I say that is because there's all the varieties of pepper spray as well. You ever seen what happened to a human who gets sprayed with bear mace? Oof. It's like foam acid sometimes. That's right. Reminds me of the South Park episode where Cartman tries to be Dog the Bounty Hunter, which is like an American bounty hunter. He's not a real bounty hunter. He's a debt collector. Put it that way. Bounty hunter was just a very nice spin on saying someone who owes debts, or a collector of people who owe debts, and that's what he did. Now he was stationed in Hawaii for a pretty long time, but then apparently he had made the locals angry. I don't know. I don't know the full story, but my sister was a big watcher of his work for a while, and I kind of piecemealed together some things. And then, of course, there's the South Park episode that kind of helped fill in some of the other things. I got him, dog. Fifth floor. Praise Christ, let's go. South Park. It's kind of weird how that has now, it's kind of been protected as official satire because it's been, so many people have tried to cancel South Park. So many people. And my favorite story about that is the Church of Scientology, when they made fun of Tom Cruise and them. They had hired people to spy on Matt and Trey to try and dig up dirt on them to get them to cancel the show. And the spy went back to them and said, "No, they're just two random dudes smoking pot and making shit up. It's like they're you can't touch them." Oh, it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, as he's pretending to be Dog Bounty Hunter, he's trying to look for Kyle's brother because he let the authority of Hall Monitor get to him. That's how this all started. He was made Hall Monitor, so he's like, authority? You're giving me authority? He ends up arresting Butters, who is in the bathroom going to pee, and he's all like, "Where's your hall pass? I just had it." And he's like, he Butters is one of those ones who like goes full pants off just to pee, and that's like it has to be a home thing. You can't do that in public, and especially not in schools. Not because, well, something bad may happen, but it's mainly because if someone catches you, they'll probably humiliate you for it because that's how people are. Says he's running around. It's all like, "You want bear mace? Bear mace? You're going with Christ." Sprays everyone. And it's so fucking hilarious. And like, as they're going through the things, he has this quote unquote girlfriend who's portraying as Beth. And it's just like, it kind of looks like Kenny. And I can't be sure if it isn't Kenny, but he's just got two humongous boobs in front, and all you can see is like the tops of his eyes and above. But other than that, it's just all boobs and like little feet jumping up and down the South Park style. Don't see anyone. And then
The
again, it's
lighthouse is just
hard.
up the path off the beach here.
Again, it's hard to see with all the fog.
Speaking of resplendent sword, the protests have continued and the demolition of the commune made it into the local papers. I actually received a lot of support, even from people I wouldn't have expected it from. It's been humbling. I'm not going to go out of my way to drop in on the town, especially now I'm so busy with the book, but it is nice to feel like you're part of a community again.
Bush. So after this one, what's next on the menu? Ah, Silver Ridge. I love Silver Ridge.
Here's a good spot.
Point.
Moody.
That's not bad.
Let's get one a little closer up, too. This beach is where I saw that moose cow about 35 years ago. She was staring out at the sea, looked heaps lonely. It probably won't surprise you to learn that I was kind of a weird kid, introverted and a bit in my own world. There was something about her that connected with me then, and still does.
Can't say I ever had an experience like that. Another Seeker. It may be, no, it looks like a herd of pure females. Yeah. Unfortunately, the wind is against us here. Yeah, I can barely see them. Our range is basically down to 50 meters, or at least what we can see properly. But without a Mato there, it's not worth it. Go! Skedaddle. Be alive.
No one's manned this place for decades. Bolted shut. Right, let's grab a close-up from around here. Perfect. I'll send these on right away.
Well, the fog bank
Quite the
disappeared.
adventure we've embarked on, eh? I can finally see a future for this place where we're not at the mercy of outside actors. And that's in no small part thanks to you. To preserve Te Awaroa's heritage and safeguard our unique biodiversity requires constant vigilance, but I think I'm up for the challenge. Wouldn't you agree, Eho?
Whoa! Okay. Okay. Before we head off to Silver Ridge, we'll go ahead and head up the light tower. More importantly, we have a perk point. Recoil management. Yes, we're now at full effect. Okay. See, because the other thing is, oh no, the mouse is visible. That's not fun. Now we gotta look at that. Excuse me. Well, hopefully when we load into Silver Ridge, it'll disappear. No, Time's insane. Um, okay. Oh boy, quite a few things have bugged out. So wait, how does it look through? No, it works good for the guns. Let's just go get this one and try and reset the map. Hey, bud. Yeah, none of the little pop-ups are showing. Nice. Okay, it's official. The story of Toara is done. It is time we head over to the Silver Ridge. God, established in 2017. $7 years old. God, I can't believe it's approaching a decade almost.
Welcome to where I call home. I've been roaming these parts since I was old enough to, well, roam. There isn't a mountain or lake out here that hasn't been explored by either me or my dad. I hope that you get a chance to fall in love with Silver Ridge Peaks. If you're anything like me, it won't take long.
And here we are.
Good morning. I hope you got a chance to grab a big breakfast before heading out. There's a lot of ground to cover and it's tough on an empty stomach. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be glad to know that I already have a job for you. While things are quiet, I've been using our outpost to store essential supplies. There is an outpost not far from you that has a small stockpile of bottled water and canned goods. I need you to grab some things from this outpost and ferry them over to one of our observation towers. Don't worry, it's not a long journey. You'll be back to hunting in no time. Before now, we've always just used the lakes for drinking water. But ever since Dad got ill, we've had to put emergency measures in place. We always had emergency supplies, of course. But now we need to account for the possibility that our entire water table is polluted. Dad and I are convinced that it's just the one lake, polluted by the old mining sump next to it. But it's taking forever to get tests done, and it's not worth the chance of someone else getting sick.
Hmm. Okay.
This is the place.
Damn it.
The supplies should be laid out, ready for you to pick them up. We need at least 6 water bottles, a couple of cans of peaches or whatever we've got there. And there should be a stack of flyers. Grab them too.
Now in this one, we do have class 9 animals. There's another one. So we need another
Even a
gun.
black bear won't take on a fully grown bison lightly. They're awesome creatures, and you should treat them with respect if you want to live to tell the tale.
Nah, I'll be like those dumb tourists in Yellowstone who's like, oh, let me pet the bison or the buffalo. And they get flung 30 feet in the air.
You got everything? Fantastic. The tower isn't too far to go from here.
Yeah, what do I want from a big killer? Technically speaking, we could use the 7 mil. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. All right. I think the reason why we did switch over to the other one was that the 7 miller was obviously a one shot, one kill kind of thing. But when you're dealing with certain animals, having multiple shots is always good, or at the very least, a very fast reload. Yeah, it's not on 9. I could go for the nitros. I don't remember this one. No, that's supposed to matter. It's not big enough for 9s. Again, I wish there was a way to sort out the weapons that are good for certain categories of animals. One round magazine as well. I mean, it's not like because I don't need to buy the collars anymore because I have the thing. See how we're doing right here. Yeah, let's pick up a couple of these. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Sure, with binoculars. I don't really need those. How strong are you? No, not strong enough. I know, Turkey. I know. It's a nitro gun. No, I think I'll just go with the 7 mil. We'll just have to slow down our rate of fire. Okay. Oh, I took the wrong ammo. There we go. Okay. Let's go, dog. There's the pronghorn coming in as well. Yeah, they're eating actually. There's a level 4 pronghorn there. But there's also a level 4 bison right there. And there's more pronghorn over there. And some turkeys over there. Yeah, that's the thing. Silver Ridge is abundant with so much life. Oh, he's fleeing. Okay, it said defensive for a second. I was a little concerned. Unfortunately, the wind is blowing in their direction now. Meters, that's very far away. He is level 4 though. Got him. Yeah, see, the 7mm was considered for the longest time the go-to weapon for literally anything and everything because it just melts targets. For example, maybe I spoke too soon. Nope, she's down. Wait, how far away are you? Yeah, roughly. Stack down to 150. And yeah, we did get him. Her. You're just so hyper, dog. It still just gets me that we can literally be down here, but if we just keep pressing forward, we can hike up to be all the way up there. That's still impressive because I always am just kind of stuck thinking like, oh man, we're so much to explore, but we can't explore most of it. It's like, no, 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 those are old games. They're messy. Well, it's only a female, so yeah, silver at best. 95.67 kilograms at a 14.63 trophy rating, silver stamp, and 12.33 in cash. Nice. Bullets I got. I got 90 bullets. Where's the pronghorn? There you go. double lung through a good chunk of length. 55.85 kilograms, 78.81 trophy rating. Gold stamp. Ooh, he was just barely a gold. And 1137 in cash. Bison. What did the buffalo say to his son as he went off to college? Bye, son. Good old puns. It's a female. Not worth it. I don't want to startle everything else around here. Speaking of, another pronghorn herd. 23. Level 2, level 3, level 2s. No one too big. Yeah, small herd. Have this guy out just in case, cause they can get aggressive. Oh. With so many of the buffalo out here, you would think that as they pass through, you would just see the Thunder Trail, as they call it. Now, to anyone who's not American or who doesn't know and isn't American, the Thunder Trail is essentially the effects of the last great herd of bison here in the U.S. And it's what they did before all the time. I know. I'm not moving. Yeah. So, as the buffalo herds ran throughout the plains, there were so many of them, they were so heavy and so many that it sounded like thunder rumbling through the entire plains. It wasn't the storms, literally the herds of buffalo. So, as they did it, they basically blazed these trails throughout the entire area, kind of creating these almost snake marks throughout the area. I know. Trying to find a decent cover area. Fine, I'll get down. It's not that many calls. Black bear, mountain lion, Rocky Mountain elk, mule deer. Let's go. Ah, damn. I didn't reload. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Well, that went pretty well. That was a very successful ambush of turkeys. Female, 4.93 kilograms and a 3.74 trophy ring, silver stamp, and 905 in cash. But yeah, so the Thunder Trails were those. The herds of bison going through, and when they were stampeding through certain areas, they would just beat everything down. Pretty sure Africa has them as well. However, they're just not as awesome as Americans. No, it's mainly because the animals who do the traveling are not as heavy as the bison. Like, don't get me wrong, wildebeest, zebra, all those herd animals who do the migration routes, they're heavy, but they're not American buffalo heavy. And yeah, sure, a bunch of them going through the area, they can tear it up pretty well, mow it all down as they move, but plain and simple. Female, 4.28 kilograms, 38 trophy ring, silver stamp, and 866 in cash. Gobble gobble, we got an achievement, harvest 50 turkeys. Nice. Male, oh, he's showing off and everything. 8.55 kilograms at a 4.24 trophy rating, gold stamp, and 1127 in cash. I mean, they may have the Thunder Trails. Well, they definitely have them compared to us now for sure, because we're down to, I think it's less than 5 protected herds remaining. Majority of them are under the protection of the Native American tribes still here, and a couple of them are under federal protection and in breeding programs. Female, 4.37 kilograms, 3.44 trophy rating, silver stampage, and 871 in cash. Did I miss any of them, dog? But so yeah, I see it. Female, 4.83 kilograms, 3.68 trophy rating, silver stamp, 834 in cash. Not bad. What about now, dog? Did we get them all? Yeah, we did. It's okay, bud. You're fine. Come on, let's go. I think there's an outpost somewhere over here, so we could probably pick up shotgun shells over there. If not, it just means we have to ignore the turkeys for a little bit. Hold on, my thing. There it goes. Nope, just a stump. Wee Woo 316 in the chat. Hello and welcome. Haven't an SPR yet. Colonel and Reverend Tuli taking a break from hunting red deer on Teara. Ah, we actually just finished up the storyline on Teara, and now we're up here. Can't say I had too much luck with red deer over there. Believe it or not, I had a lot of luck with the Sikas. I was finding herd after herd of male Sika deers. Unfortunately, none of them were diamonds. Very sad. And if I'm right, Silver Ridge was the only map that they didn't do like a repopulation on for the new animals. They may have added wolves. No, I don't think they did add wolves. I think that was in one of the other ones. Medved. Oh. The screen is frozen on my right side. Hold on. No, but it's playing on the phone, so I guess it's fine. It's just Twitch Studio being Twitch Studio. Oh, yeah, Reverend Julie's good. It's a great place for moose, but it's also majority bird hunting, which I'm not really good at. But I did get a diamond capercaillie there. The problem is the majority of the animals don't have collars. But it is usually open enough here in Silver Ridge, at least, that you can probably take a shot at them. If you can see them through the thicket. Two diamond red deer. That's awesome. Diamond from herds. Catch the go hunting there. Too serious and to ruin the fun. Let's miss one time. Oh no, not missed. Messed. One diamond up over there. Oh no. That's like the worst feeling on existence, messing up a diamond in this game. Give me this. Okay, I'm going to assume that those pronghorns were scared off. Don't run. So we'll keep going. Gruesome Dread as well. Welcome and hello there, General Kenobi. But yeah, no. If I'm excited for anything on Silver Ridge, it would actually probably be elk, because this would be our first reserve with elk in them. Because what we're doing is we're essentially just going up the list, completing every story mission to kind of super level our character. And we're over to Silver Ridge, and by just doing missions and hunting along the way, we're at level 29. So I say it's going pretty good. It's much better than what we did last time we were doing this, which was to start off Virunga as a newbie. Virunga newbie play is definitely for people who hate themselves and want to suffer. Come on. There you go.
You found the tower. There's hopefully a free shelf inside, somewhere you can stash the supplies. Oh, you should hang on to a couple of the flyers, though.
Give me a brown bear that was 0.95 pounds away from being a diamond. Yeah, those ones. The false diamonds. The false hopes. Those ones suck. I think the worst one I've gotten was a red deer that was 0.03 away from being the diamond score. I was so mad. I was like, really? 0.03 points away from being a diamond? You can't just round it? Like just round it? It's 0.03. But I will say this, that just makes it so much more satisfying when you do get a diamond. However, I still am under the impression that great ones are a lie and they don't actually exist. Because I've never seen one, ever. Beautiful countryside. The American countryside. The Pacific American countryside, I should say. You go over to the East Coast and you go into their countryside, very different look.
Fantastic. That tower should have everything it needs now. How's the view from up there? It's great to have a hunter like yourself around. I'm grateful for your help with the supplies. I can't wait to hear your Silver Ridge hunting stories.
Isn't this where they brought in Remy?
Recently. But with a hunter of your caliber on the reserve, we're going to show folks that this is still the best place in the Rockies to hunt. Plus, you're not the only one working with us. We were able to convince Remy Warren to visit.
Yeah.
And he's been logging his solo hunts out here for a week or so. He's got a pretty decent following online, so hopefully he's impressed with the reserve. When I proposed using social media to promote the reserve, the board were a little hesitant. But they're giving us a chance to try something new, and I'm sure it'll be worth it.
Yeah, I was thinking that they were going to do that a lot more, where they bring in real-life hunters.
I wanted you to grab the flyers, right? There are people who come out here just to visit the lake. I'm fine with people standing on the shore, but until we know exactly what's going on, we need to keep people out of it. I had these flyers made up so we can pin them to our bulletin boards. There's a trail that leads straight to the lake, so I'd like you to pin up one of these flyers at the trailhead. Now, the flyers cover the basics: heavy metals, mining waste, and why to avoid diving in. It's not much, but until we know more, it's all we have. The lake is beautiful, and it's always pulled in visitors. It still looks the same as it ever did. Maybe even better, now that it's calm and peaceful. But now, I can't look at it without seeing what it did to my dad, or what it's doing to the reserve. People discover that we have one contaminated lake and assume that the reserve isn't worth visiting anymore. So far, the local wildlife seems okay, but our bookings for visitors, and especially hunters, have dried up. I have a few contingency plans that I want to try out. I'm a little nervous, though, as our board can be a little conservative. And if my ideas don't involve pulling in hunters, it can be really tricky to get them on board. It was easier to convince the board to invite yourself and Remy into the reserve, given that you're both hunters with good reputations. I'm glad you said yes.
All right, let's go, Dope. As well as specific entries on the wiki. Exactly. Yeah. See, there's no. I have seen no physical proof of the existence of great ones. So, I'm under the impression that they are a lie. Or a very in-depth mod. But I don't... Well, no, that's not true. You can technically modify this game, but it's such a hassle. The developers for this are very against any modifications to the game, which is very sad. Also, Gruesome, how you doing if you're still there? Oh, one thing. Yes, pepper spray the eyes. Right in there. Gonna eventually get natural immunity to the stuff. Bit sick, but otherwise okay. Well, that's good to hear. Believe it or not, I'd say a little sickness every now and then is good, because it means your body is going to adjust and become stronger. It sucks, but it's important. Would you kill the Musonteara? No. No, I couldn't bring myself to kill the Musonteara, especially with it being such a low level moose. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want a bipod right there, go for it. But of the unique skins and furs out there, bipod is probably an uncommon comparatively. Albino and melanistics are probably the rarer ones, and those are the ones that I can recall off the top of my head. I know some of the bears have like a spirit fur type, which is basically is a version of albino. I might live too. I like the thought of an animal not normally found when running around taking pics. Yeah, exactly. However, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if they actually will keep them if the moose actually does stay in the reserve. I think he's just there and then disappears afterwards.
One down.
It would be awesome if we could end up seeing the moose again later and later. Because of the reason the sickness is your own fault, it's not nice. Well, I hope you get better, Gruesome. Something worse than messing up a diamond? Oh, I can tell you that right now. You're probably going to say, oh, I deleted it. There it is. Melanistic Euro. I'm sorry, did you just say you accidentally deleted a melanistic European bison? Why don't you just shoot a unicorn while you're at it, wee woo? Huh? Shoot a unicorn. Oh my god, that's gotta be soul crushing. And you know what's worse? Is that no one will ever believe you. Because they're like, yeah, sure, you had a melanistic European bison. No, I swear, I'm telling the truth. Show me proof. I can't. Why? Because I deleted it accidentally. Ooh, we got a nice little herd right here. Fours. Oh, mule deer. I would say mule deers were probably the biggest pain in the butts on this reserve. Very skittish animal. Unfortunately, everything's still out of range. But yeah, no. So going back to what I was saying earlier, the Thunder Trails created by these guys. So just imagine having several 100,000, all of them running in the same direction. And of course, imagine them slightly bigger. Because back then, obviously, the cullings were not happening, so they were allowed to breed to however they wanted. And bigger is stronger in that world of the bison. So they had some absolute fucking units of monsters that once existed. Imagine hunting with an AT rifle. Well, why don't I just go ahead and put my bullets as explosive shells, Gruesome? Why don't I just get like a... Why don't I go to the Helldivers and say, hey, can I get your railgun so that I can hunt a bunch of buffalo?
If I hadn't told you, would you suspect that the lake was dangerous?
Yes. Always suspect everything. Never trust anything. Especially if it looks absolutely peaceful. But at the same time, I could definitely get a lot of collateral kills with it, so easy farming. I think I've seen some people who have hunted with not AT rifles specifically, but definitely way too powerful of a gun for a certain animal. I think the best example was a whitetail being hunted with a 50 caliber Beretta.
We might not be able to monitor the lake 24/7, but at least now people have been warned. Thanks for taking care of that. It's such a strange feeling to be publicizing the very issue that is hurting us at the moment. I know it's the responsible thing to do, but it still feels slightly like self-sabotage. Our summer season has already started, and normally, this whole area would be covered with hikers. I've only seen a handful of people in the reserve recently. I'm sure that things will pick up eventually. But every day, I'm reminded that my dad was the major driving force behind this place. It's just bad timing, I suppose. We'd had some other issues with one of the board members, but that's in the past. The best thing to do is to keep pushing forward. I've got some big plans to help turn things around.
Oh, there's a base right
Who
there.
knows? Maybe we'll have this place at full strength by the time my dad gets back in the saddle.
I would not have noticed these guys if I didn't
I'm talking
look
a
through
lot
the
about family
glasses.
stuff, aren't I? I suppose work and family are the same thing for me, you know? I've been watching my dad do this job since I was a kid. Let's change the subject, shall we? I've got a job that I'd like you to take care of. The big plans I mentioned before? One of these plans is a little passion project of mine. We're gonna need some gear. Repelling gear, actually. I have stashed a few bags at one of the nearby outposts, and I'd like you to head over there and pick them up, when you can. I've been doing adventure sports for about 10 years or so now. It started with bouldering and rock climbing while I was on a high school trip. Last year, I got an accreditation as an instructor, and I was planning on teaching classes.
They're too
When
small.
my dad got ill,
I'm not gonna bother
put
with
it on
them.
the back burner. But now, I think we have a good opportunity to commit to it. Unfortunately, I'm a little too busy to teach classes just now. But one of my base jumping friends, Sammy, took the same course as me, so she's gonna lead the class instead.
Alrighty. Just call Yusef. Could use sub-caliber ammo. Well, I mean, yeah, you could. Why do that when you can use a 50 caliber Beretta rifle? When else when you get a chance to use it on something that is legal to shoot at? Sugar screenshot didn't get a pick of the bison, but I did get an albino Euro bison shortly after that. Taxidermized that one. Yeah. Can't say I've come across any very unique fur types that I've been interested in. I've seen the piebald moose, yeah, but I couldn't bring myself to shoot that moose in Terra. I couldn't. It's like the last of its kind. It's like let it be. It's like the loneliest whale, which actually isn't the loneliest whale anymore because last I heard, I think they found another whale that actually talks like it. So happy day for the whale. No. You're all a bunch of little children bison. I will shoot you if I have to, though. I will go Anakin Skywalker on all of you. If you want to lay your hand on something after hitting it. Yeah. Piebald moose on Gotham Layton. Yeah, Layton's a good place for moose. 5 piebald red deer, 2 female, 3 male. Ah. Can't say. Well, no, because this is technically a new character, we haven't touched our lodge at all. I do have some diamonds taxidermized and saved up to go in there right away. But right now, we have not touched our lodge at all, so there's nothing in there. It's over there. Yeah, no, let's hit the outpost first. Fix the bayonet and go after them. Gruesome, you're assuming that I wouldn't totally do that if I could. Excuse me. Fix bayonets and charge the buffalo herd. They all look at the commanders like, Sir? You heard me. Fix bayonets and charge! It would be a catastrophe. You would have soldiers or huntsmen flying in all directions as the buffalo just knocks them left and right. I'm pretty sure they would get some buffalo. It's essentially just spear hunting when you fix bayonets. Get rid of that. I'd definitely say as well, Silver Ridge has probably some of the highest concentration of animals. And probably a very good chunk of variety, because you'll usually find 3 different species if you can find even just one of them. Mind you, that is in these valleys. You go up to the mountains, you'll find the Rocky Mountain elks and whatnot. Alrighty, let's pick up some shotgun shells. We need 12 gauge birdshot. That's buckshot. Wait, 12 or 10? 12 gauge. Oh, duh, we used it all. I'm blind. No, I'm not. There it is. Make sure. Yep. There you go. Ah, alright. Got our ammo. Oh yeah, no, Reventuli, animal wise, has the most and the largest selection. The problem is Reventuli is also like 70% birds. So take that as you will, but a majority of the hunters that I know are not bird hunters. Also, what is that? Oh, excuse me. Hmm. I think like the best looking bird over there in Reventuli is definitely the capercaillie. Yeah, there's a mule deer, pronghorn. You know, I think this may be the herd of bison who ran past us the last time at the other lake over there. All right, so we go up here and go around right there. Guns there, my launches won't show up in stats for the character I'm on now. Well, I mean, when you restart your character, you restart everything, doesn't it? Some more buffalo, but they're tiny. Yeah. Pronghorns, level 3, and unfortunately I can't see the other one. And the other thing is like you can also tell where certain areas will be. So, like obviously the lakes and any body of water, you'll always figure, oh, there's something there, or at the very least, there's a need zone nearby showing sleep, eat, or drink. Obviously, mostly drink. Level 2, level 1, some level 3. But at the same time as well, one of the things you will notice, like obviously, certain mountain animals will come down during the dawn and dusks, while all the other animals will go retreat into the forest to find a place to sleep. And usually, when it's time for dinner, that's when they'll come out into the open to eat on the grass. You get to keep any taxi animals you had before, but all stats and skill perks are wiped. Oh, you do get to keep some of them. Oh, well, if that's the case, we may actually have some things in that lodge. Mind you, it's not a lot because I think it would only be a roe deer, a diamond roe deer, a diamond wolf, but I don't really count that diamond wolf because that's the one that came from the Quattro Colinas missions. It's basically a pity diamond for all players if you do that storyline. Which at first I was really against because like, hey, what's the point of hunting for diamonds if you're just going to give us one on a mission? But then, of course, I actually played the game even longer than before. And it's like, wow, I haven't found a single diamond. I've had entire playthroughs of days of gameplay and not find a single diamond on old saves. Oh, sure. Mm-mm-mm. Plains bison. Yeah. Yeah, no, it just feels wrong to get a diamond animal from the mission in Quattro Colinas, and it's like, I don't want it, but at the same time, it's a diamond. I can't bring myself to delete a diamond, even if it was a pity one. Oh, Jesus, fuck. I gave you mercy. I spared your life. You attack me? Nah, it's fine. I didn't even know he was there. I would have just been another statistic if that had gone the wrong way. I wonder how many huntsmen out there have died and no one knows about it because a deer or just some random accident happened. But mainly, in this case, what if a deer just charged them from behind and gored them? More people die to deer in the US than people die to lightning strikes. There you go. That's the one. I was trying to say heart attacks. Like, no, wait, that's not right. We're Americans. We're too fat. We die of heart attacks all the time. Accident diamond wolf on Medved was run through the woods when attacked by a pack of three, one of which was diamond. Yeah, see, the wolves are another. All the carnivores are interesting because sometimes you don't hunt them, they hunt you, which is why I don't really mind. And I can kind of get behind it if you ever get diamonds from that when they're attacking you, because that's what they are. They're predators. Even like say when the buffalo charge you. I've had a buffalo in Hirschfeld all the way across one of the farm fields charge me for no reason. No reason that I could tell, at least. So there I am trying to track this fallow herd, and boom, I get knocked across the map, and I'm confused as all hell. And I realize, oh, buffaloes took me out. It's like, what the hell? I didn't even bother them. Also got a new game. You got a new game? Gruesome. What game did you get? So you said get the cute taxi animal. Yeah, the chat is so weird. I have to look at my right screen and then my phone to get the full chat because for whatever reason, the chat room doesn't show everything. Like Gruesome, your last text just now is not visible on the right screen monitor for me, but it's visible on my phone screen. This is ridiculous. I have to look left and right just to get the full text of the chat. Bear. That's a female, that's fine. Ryan's gonna tell him coming out. Can I grab to Brontosaur? I swear I heard footsteps. It may have been the dog behind us. Brontosaurus egg. Mom followed me across the map. I tried to get into Ark, but the one guy who we were playing with, who was supposed to guide me through it, was like, I actually have other things to do, so he kind of left. And I tried doing it on my own, and let's just say the meta players of Ark are very unforgiving, which I understand. In that universe, it's like get what you can, survive. It's essentially Rust with dinosaurs. But then again, you always have so many games that you want to play, but you wanted to play them with a friend, and then the friend bails, or something happens and the friend can't play. Stick to unofficial servers or single player. Yep. But at the same time, on a game like Ark, the fun was basically creating the party, starting your little tribe, and moving on from there. And you think you're hot shit with your very fancy RP looking fortress and all this stuff. And then you see in the distance a fucking pterosaur with a fortress built on its back coming after you. Do you know how fucking scared I was when I saw that? It's like, what is that thing? Just seeing a flying fortress with wings coming at you with a bunch of guns. And what did they do? Did they rob me? No, no. They just blew me all to hell. Why? Because I was invading their territory. They didn't even take the supplies. They just blew me up. And my base. And all my work. It's like, it's one thing to play those games in a clan. It's another one to be clanless. Okay, that's the dog. Let's hear more footsteps again. It's the one downside of the dog for sure. If you're trying to listen in for anything and you hear listening for the footsteps, you may confuse them with the dogs. Oh, excuse me. It's a log. You can step over it. There you go. Jesus, everything's making calls now. Unfortunately, I think with just how we're positioned right now, we're kind of in a dead zone. Oh, it's level 3. It's level 3. Oh, we do have a body of water. Let's just see. Is there anyone else home? Get down. Oh! That's level 4. He's running, though. He's still at 150. Hit him. Will that make him aggressive? Come on, man. Alright, he's down. I see you looking at me. Don't even think about it. But yeah, no, Ark is kind of how I would say Minecraft is. It's like a resurging fad game where it goes through periods of no one plays it or it has a very minimal player count. But then, like a YouTuber or a streamer will be like, hey, let's do this for a while. And then all of a sudden, boom, the whole thing explodes. And it happens like every couple of years. Minecraft is probably the best example. Like every other year, the Minecraft just blows up and every YouTuber, streamer is all on it and they're creating servers and just messing around on it. Which is, I think, actually kind of cool because it's almost like an unofficial gathering of gamers. So it's all like everyone can join together for a game that they really enjoyed and be like, hey, yeah, let's go. I will say this, though. Never played Minecraft. I could never figure out how to purchase it as a kid because it was like one of those weird things where it was not in GameStop and I didn't know how to operate the online store yet. Dog, where are you? There you are. There's still a lot of buffalo in this area. I do not want to get trampled. Quickly. A level 5. Hold on. Hold on. I have to. That's the highest ranking buffalo I've seen so far. That shot should be good. Let him bleed out. I'm coming, dog. Just want to keep my eyes open over there. Well, I thought it would be enough. There he is. I'm going to give him another shot just to be sure. That should bring him down. I'm coming, dog. I'm coming. I'm coming. Jesus. I don't think they ever did Minecraft where you would play with Pokemon servers or dig. Good on you, dog. Look at you. Thank God we don't have to worry about transporting this thing back anywhere. 1,067.23 kilograms at 180.99 trophy rating. Oh my God, look how close he was to a diamond! What about that level 5 then? Oh my God, please tell me we got a diamond buffalo. Gold stampage and 1003 in cash. Oh my God, he's so close to a diamond! Okay. Not gonna lie, guys. My heart's pumping. My adrenaline's kicking in. Come on, game. Don't take this away from me. Nervous. Why are you gonna be so nervous? Don't worry. Everything's alright. Oh boy, that could be a diamond. I mean, we were literally like a little less than 3 points away from a diamond right there and then. And this one's a level 5. Now, to be fair, I've come across some very high level animals that have some shit stats. And they're worse than false diamonds and they're false hopes. Come on, dog. Yeah, unfortunately, I have no idea where this guy's body went. Which is why we have a tracker. Hunt him up. Find me my diamond. Please find me my diamond. And from what we can see of all the other animals, they are not high level enough to really bother with. Oh, also, right in the eyes. Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Soon we will have natural immunity. Is that him right there, or is that a rock? That's a rock. I mean, to be fair, couldn't tell the difference between a rock and a buffalo. What's that up there? Pronghorn herd. Unfortunately, too far away to get a read on. I've seen for example, a level 6 that weighed less than level 5. Yep. Exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, it looks like it's a good thing we did take that second shot because there's some lung blood right there. Dog, where are you taking me? 987 to 1200 kilograms. That's a heavy animal. The last one was over 1,000. Right here. As a matter of fact, I'm ahead of. Wait, am I ahead of you? No, I'm behind you. Oh, shit, bear. Good warning, dog. Good warning about a bear. Yeah, it's a female. It's fine. The game is unintentionally teaching you to be sexist. Don't bother with the females. They're not worth that much. Kill all the males, and they're worth everything. 025. He's close. There he is. Oh boy. Moment of truth, folks. This is a level 5. That level 4 was like 3 points from being a diamond. Oh boy. You know what? No, I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm not going to hold expectations because then it will just be terrible. But it's a level 5. Yes! Diamond! That's what I'm talking about. Fucking let's go! Diamond Buffalo. Oh, thank God we took that second shot, too. It's so loud that the voice is coming in over from the phone to the microphone. Ah, thank God we took that second shot. Oh, 1,166.50 kilograms, 188.28 trophy rating, diamond score, and 1047 in cash. Look at you. Archive that for the Discord. And of course, tax advice. Oh, catharsis, people. Catharsis. That is a great feeling. All right. We have a Diamond Buffalo. First time in any playthrough. Oh, God. That was great. I know you guys can't see it, but I got like the biggest fucking smile on my face right now. It's so satisfying when you're able to get those ones. I saw that level 5 and I was just thinking after we got that level 4, which was only 3 points away, it's like, it can't be. There's no way it can't be. But just as we enjoy this, the hunt must continue. So let's keep going. Got another need zone. Dog, you're just as hyper as I am. You're all over the place. I get it. You're excited as I am. We got a diamond. Now, I don't think there is a great one for Buffalo yet. As they say, I'm still on the fence about great ones even existing. Ugh, excuse me. All starter species. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, unfortunately, Expansive Worlds is too busy with their cosmetics plethora coming out and slamming us in the face. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind. That's how they want to support their game. Sure, go ahead. And that's how games in the long run are supported, or at the very least, able to keep hiring people to. That's why I hate hunting on hills. We'll try and sneak up on them. I want to see if this guy's worth it. I mean, to be fair, they did release Emerald Coast technically not that long ago. So I guess I am basically putting the rush on them, saying more content. It's like right in front of us somewhere. Oh my god, literally right in front of us. I can't tell who they are though. Damn. Oh, hi. I mean, if she's just gonna stand there. Yeah, not that much. 42.44 kilograms, 35.87 trophy rating, bronze stamp, and 936 in cash. Total annihilation of the animal. So okay, figure since camera doesn't matter in this game, I'll paint my weapons in tint with the loudest colors. Yeah, yeah. Seeing as how it doesn't matter, it's all just about like if you are considered quote unquote hidden enough. And yeah, no, I totally think that's fine. If you want cosmetics to be your paid DLCs, sure, go ahead for it. But I'm seriously thinking that with the massive success that Helldivers 2 is giving, I'm hoping that will change industry standard by just a bit. I'm not asking the soulless, heartless, corporate, greedy ass fucks to be kinder about it, but at the very least, give us quality products and not skulls and bones. Skulls and bones. Ubisoft, suck my dick. Oh shit! Sorry, did I say that out loud? Let me make sure I said it louder. Ubisoft, suck my dick, because Skull and Bones was atrocious. Let's make a second pirate game
The gear is
where
in
you
here.
can't
I
swim.
packed it into a couple of backpacks. It shouldn't be too heavy.
So level 3. I think the highest I've seen Pronghorn is level 4. So we'll leave him be. I just use the loud holiday codes. Yeah, no, exactly. I haven't bought any cosmetics for this game at all. Everything that I have is stuff that I've earned or stuff that I've unlocked, and no, level 2, or stuff that has been gifted to me.
You got everything? There's a good rock face nearby that Sammy can use to teach her beginners. If I recall correctly, you also have some mountain climbing experience. I get it. Those mountain goats aren't easy to catch. There's some good anchoring points at the top of the rock face. If you can get those ropes nice and secure, it'll save Sammy some time and help the class.
It is. Now, see, I don't mind hunting on this. Despite it being semi-hilly, it's still flat enough that you can actually hunt on without too many difficulties. And again, I will constantly say it, but I think they need to let up on their stringent rule about no critical and critically endangered animals. I understand the message they want to send, I do, but you have to understand the differentiate between real life and a video game. People say video games make people violent. So let me just look through a history book and facts. Simple fucking logic dictates that you are wrong. So if you put in critically endangered animals in a hunting simulator, that's a bear warning call, female, we don't care then. Yeah, if you put in critically endangered animals in a hunting game in a video game, you're not really supporting the hunting of these guys. It's a fucking hunting game. It says an ad is playing right now, but I'm just kind of keeping quiet just in case someone is stuck on the ads. I don't want to jump into a conversation before it's over. I know the ads can be interruptive. I tried to switch them to the banner way. I don't know if it's working, but I did everything that I think that I could or that I know that I could. Oh, fuck, dog. Stop doing that. Keep on thinking there's something rushing me. So I can only hope that it fixed itself and that all the ads are reduced into the banner formats where it just minimizes, not even minimize, but it shrinks the screen partially. That was a buffalo. Do we need to be up or no? We need to go a bit more up. Mm-mm-mm.
Truth be told, I've wanted to start an extreme sports group here for a long time, but the old chairman of the board pushed back against anything that wasn't hunting. He was very old-fashioned, though. The patriarch of the Simpkins Electronics Empire. He even forced his vegan animal rights activist son, Timothy, to come with him on hunting trips to Africa. Accused the activist of brainwashing his son. The family reputation around here dropped quite dramatically when my dad caught Timothy drinking and dealing drugs inside the reserve. Simpkins actually used his power on the board to keep my dad quiet. But the next time my dad caught Tim in the reserve, he wasn't just dealing drugs. He had been poaching. Dad called it in without even telling Simpkins Sr. Of course, he was furious. Tried to get my dad fired, actually. But all credit to the board. They stuck with my old man. All these changes I want to make will hopefully account for the loss of the Simpkins' money and influence. This is just the start, too. I'm proposing snowboarding and extreme skiing for the winter. I've got some friends who I'd love to invite over to shoot some videos. Could be fun, don't you think? Anyway, if the rappelling goes well and makes a little money, I think the old folks on the board will start to come around.
Alright, no quickly. Okay, so the ad's done, and that text is done. No critically endangered animals proceed to encourage poaching by adding brain kissing systems for kills. Yeah. That's basically what it is in a nutshell. Well, to be fair, the only poachers that I know of is when you're hosting public lobbies into your hunting reserves. People come in, they fast travel to certain points. Oh, they say, oh, they're nice and friendly in the beginning, and probably even afterwards, and think, oh, it's no worries at all. You're just overreacting. But what they do is they find public open hunting reserves. They go to someone else's hunting reserve. They fast travel or they speed their way to whatever region they is. They may even ask you, it's like, oh, can you turn it to this time? And what they'll do is that they'll hunt all the high-level creatures in the area because they know what to do. And that's just a matter of experience. But at the same time, you are poaching someone else's high levels in their reserve because you hunted all the high levels in your reserve. Or you couldn't find any. So in a way, there is poaching in this game. It's just multiplayer shitbags. The worst, however, is when there's like, oh yeah, when it's unintentional. It's like, yeah, no, let's hunt together. So there I am on this map even. I was stalking some bison and I got this whole herd lined up trying to pick my target. And guy random tries to join. He gets on an ATV, drives literally right up to me. The entire herd goes. It's like, oh man, yeah, I saw some bison. Are we going to go follow them? Yeah, sure. Let's do that again. What's he proceed to do? He proceeds to hop on the ATV and follow them. That's like, Jesus Christ.
That looks great. I doubt I could have done a better job myself. Don't let the ropes down. We don't need them getting all tangled up. I really appreciate your help with this one. It's been an uphill battle to get to this point, and I'm disappointed that I can't be there to run the classes myself. If I'm being honest, I have a lot invested in the classes going well. There's still some people on the board who are friends with the old chairman, and it seems pretty clear that they don't like me proposing new ideas. Anyway, I'll let Sammy know that we're good to go. I trust her to take care of it.
I see you, Turkey. I see you. Is he seeing me or smelling me? I kind of wish there was a way to tell.
Hey, so listen, there might be a situation going on at the moment and I could really use your help to check it out. It's not just gold and silver mining that took place out here. Even more recently, there was a working uranium mine in the area. When the reserve was established, we took responsibility for keeping it safe. Anyway, the old uranium mine is very rarely a problem. But recently, it appears that one of our neighbors, a guy I went to school with actually, has been spotted camping out around the mine. His name's Bobby Joe Jefferson. He's normally just a nuisance,
Bobby
driving his
Joe.
quad bike around and setting up little shooting ranges with tin cans. He makes the deer and turkeys extra skittish, so the hunters hate him. Can you head over to the mine and see what's going on? He's allowed to hike and camp there, but I don't want him going anywhere near the entrance itself.
Where is it? Over there. Huh. So actually, we are going this way. Tried ATV, prefer running. Yeah, same here. I like walking. Although it sometimes turns the game into a walking simulator, the game is also beautiful to look at. So the walking simulator part's not that bad. Not to mention, you can sneak up on the animals so much easier. But yeah, no. Instead of a reserve, I would totally go for back to like the original topic I was on before all the delays. I would say like how they did the Gemsbach, or was it the line? I think it was actually the Gemsbach. But how they did the Gemsbach, where it's like less than $3, it was. You can just add in a new animal that was like super popular in the hunting, real life hunting community, Gemsbach. And depending on where you are, Gemsbach are critically endangered. So I don't understand why they're still hung up about the no critically endangered animals when they put in Gemsbach. Or Sika, for that matter. They're not critically endangered, but they are a threatened species. They have plenty of threatened species, but they don't talk about those. But yeah, no, there's like all sorts of creatures animals that they can add in, and they won't have any problems. Oh yeah, that's right, we're on a hill. Sorry, dog, you're probably going to jank out then. If you have dogs in this game, they do not agree with hills. Or tunnels, for that matter. Or bridges. No, that's right. And like we'll start easy. We'll start easy. Obviously, no elephants or rhinos. That would be too big of an ask. Or I mean, if you're negotiating, you can ask for those on the first bit and then work your way down. But I could definitely see how it's flowers. Never mind. I could definitely see how asking for the elephant or the rhino may be too much of an ask, and just kind of dumb it down. There's leopards. There's jaguars, zebra, impala, nyalas, kudus, greater kudus, not the lesser ones. There's bongos. There's all sorts of things, and I would say if they want to make it appealing, more than one. Yeah. Having just already imagining the difficulty that you would have trying to talk them into putting elephants and rhinos in. Why don't we just add in a gorilla? So no, wait, actually, yeah, go right at the top, right at the very top. Ask them for gorillas and koalas. Get us the cute and the highly flagship and hell, even our cousin kin species of simians. Get them in here. Let us hunt them. I do not. Oh, even I have to admit, I do not see the appeal of hunting gorillas. I grew up as a kid, and we always used to go to a place called the Wild Animal Park. Now it's called the Safari Park. Blech. But nah, that was the gorilla exhibit was like the best place to go as a kid. Mom and the old man loved it. Oh wait, actually, there was one above that. People who tells you they went to the train, telling the Yukon map got stuck. Can't say I've had that happen. But on the Yukon map, that should only be temporary, right? Because there's a train that goes by. Oh no, wait! I think the train goes through you. It can't actually kill you. I guess gorillas are excited because of the danger. Well, I mean, you can also say that literally about anything else: elephants, rhinos, lions, tigers, bears. Oh my! That's another one. Tigers. I'm waiting for them to release a tropical map. Not how they kind of have it like in Australia where it's arid tropical next to a desert and all that. I mean tropical. I mean Thailand, Amazon. I want a jungle map. And I can see one going in South America, Argentina, prime example. They got alpacas or llamas. What the fuck are they? They're the same fucking thing. So they have those. They would have the cougars. They would have the jaguars. They would have the deer species. They would have all sorts of things in South America while also having a tropical reserve. Polar bears. Yeah. I think polar bear hunting is still a thing. It's not. Well, let's just be honest. Hunting is not as popular as it once was. But it's still in its own niche markets. Mainly because it's so expensive to do it. Penguins and seals. I don't know much sport one would get hunting those things. Oh boy. Is there a way? Yeah, no, okay, we just gotta keep going this way. Hi, dog. I see you've joined me. Oh boy, this could go bad. I think I made it though. No. Careful. Oh my god, careful. Come on. You got it. There you go. Penguins would probably be as easy as rabbits unless on ice. I don't know. I mean, I've had very poor luck hunting rabbits. Little bastards always see me before I can even see them. That's what happens, I guess, when you're short. Yeah, no, I gotta climb up a little bit. God, I wish I had even, like, half of the physical fitness that our hunter character has. Being able to climb what is essentially a near vertical slope right here. Maybe. Come on. There you go. Keep going up. Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that they can't do it. I don't know how that would appeal to the Call of the Wild community being like, oh yeah, no, we always wanted to hunt seals. I know the Canadians may be happy for going seal clubbing. Limitless stamina, running without a breather. Yeah. And carrying, God knows, doing all this while carrying 3 different guns, an electronic collar. How many of these do I have? 98 cans of deodorizer, and of course, a rangefinder. Oh shit, I didn't replace this with binoculars. Alright, we'll do that at the next outpost. Oh boy. Oh, nope, we're good. Baboons in Virunga. Just trying to think of more and more species. What's that? It's gotta be like a little thing because this isn't open up to the public, so this is just some random thing. A pair of binoculars, 2 rifles, a bow, and a tent. Exactly. No, if we had the physical strength of our hunting character right here, it'd essentially be like a god among mortals. Oh god, you're right. All the ammunition as well. I try to, at the very least, every time I run out, I restock me up to over 100 rounds of everything. Unfortunately, I think we're pretty much in a dead zone. I haven't seen or heard anything for a while. Last activity was, I believe, those turkeys we saw down below. But yeah, no, our character is basically an avatar of hunting. So, what's oh god, what's her name? What's the goddess of the hunt? Artemis. That's it. We are the embodiment of Artemis herself. Even though we're a dude, but it's okay. Gods can literally be anything they want. It's what it means to be a god. Which is what always confused me about people being like, no, Artemis is a woman, you can't make her a man, or Artemis is a man, you can't make her a woman. It's like, it's a god. Who gives a fuck? They don't care. They can literally think and they'll be whatever fucking gender they want. But at the same time, I think that's where they got their arguments from. It's like, oh, they can be wherever they want because they're gods. You're not a god. You may think you are, but let me slap you across the face and see how quickly you'll turn into a little crybaby. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's pretty much a dead zone. There's nothing out here right now. Maybe I spoke too soon. Actually, there's tracks right here. Which way are you going, though? Oh, bighorns. Mine is 1352. Yeah, no, okay. Now, if I'm right, the mine is actually at the base of this, so we need to kind of swing left. And actually, this little island lake right here, this, if I remember correctly, is a prime location for bighorn and cougars. Cougars, obviously, at night. Let's see, what other animals can they add in here? Zebra. Very old, yeah. So. Oh, zebra, baboons, hyenas? We have jackals. Okay, get those. Guinea fowl, if they want to add in like an African bird. Egyptian geese as well for Africa, Virunga. It's a mule deer, I think. Yeah, but it's a female. We don't care about females. Let's see. What else? Because I think they've pretty much covered almost. Or there's one mule deer, there's usually another. If we hunker down right here, maybe we'll see it. Nah, doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, no, for North America, I think they've pretty much covered all of the hunting animals. Maybe aside from a couple smaller games, but I'm not really into the small game hunts. Medium to large is what I prefer. I'll go for small on occasion, but that's only because it's there, and I have the weaponry to take it. I was actually really surprised in Emerald Coast they didn't involve they didn't do like a feral dog thing, or hell, even a dingo thing. I don't think they would have put in dingoes because, as far as I know, actually the dingo is in trouble because it's been interbreeding with a lot of wild dogs out there. The bloodline of the dingo has become diluted, so it's more so. It's like the coy wolf, but I don't know what the name is equivalent for dingoes with dogs. The dongo? The dongos. We'll go with that. So Australia has the dongos. Just coming up here, just sitting here making some bullshit names for some bullshit animal. Ooh. Oh my god, he's right there. This is why you walk, people, because you can literally walk right up to the animals. Holy fuck. But where there's one elk, there's another. Wait, are you serious? The dongos is already taken? Damn it. I'm gonna have to think of another name then. Um, let's put this to use. Oh, now she's running. Well, that's fine, actually. Let's get a better spot if that's the case. There's one. I need to find a better area. Or what I'll do. Let's see what this does. Also, in the eyes. Hang on, boy. Yeah, I didn't. Excuse me. I didn't know that this thing was automatic. I thought it would play only once, and I had to press it every time afterwards. But it does it automatically on a loop, so that's so helpful. Unfortunately, however, I think she backed off. Yeah, no, let's try and get at least a visual on them so we know if they're following the call or not. Sloth? I don't know. Yeah, okay. I only just now saw the sloth comment, so I don't know if that would be a good hunt. Maybe if it's like a challenge to can you spot the sloth because they blend in so well sometimes in the forest. Yeah, no, I think I spooked them. Hunting on a hill, so annoying. Snakes. I mean, I can see certain snakes.
A bull elk with a big rack is a sight to behold, and the Rocky Mountain elk has the largest antlers of any species in the elk family. I think I've even seen a couple of 7-pointers out here before.
I don't know if that's equivalently a good thing or not. I mean, well, I mean, at the same time, what they could do is that they could purposely put in an animal that would cause instantaneous hate, and that sounds weird, but it actually is a marketing strategy that is becoming more and more common, unfortunately, where they would get something to be hated so much that everyone's attention is drawn to it momentarily, mind you. But it's like it's a one shot thing. You only get one chance to do it. Afterwards, never do it again because if not, you're gonna fail. It's like Velma, that animated. I don't even want to call it a spinoff. Abomination. There we go. That's better. Of Scooby Doo, which wasn't even about Scooby Doo. No, it's only a level 2. I don't mind losing him. Well, we found the herd. But anyway, yeah, no, just find an animal that everyone loves and put it in a game where you have to hunt it. Boom, instant attention. And everyone will hate you, but then you kind of want to also release like something with it saying, "Oh yeah, no, we did this specifically to get people's attention because we knew they would hate it." Well, are you going to take it down then? No. Unfortunately, with us scaring them, damn, I don't know. You know what? I'll give it a couple seconds. Just put you right there. Nope, wrong one. Ooh,
Mountain
Mountain
lion,
lion.
puma, cougar, whatever you want to call it. Don't let your guard down around one. They usually try to make themselves scarce around humans, but I hear there's been a couple of sightings in the reserve recently.
There's an elk somewhere near us, but I just can't see him. There. I just noticed I'm not like fully hidden is what it is. Which is weird, seeing as how I'm in this. I'm hearing another one like somewhere over here. Yeah, see, now I'm fully exposed. That doesn't make sense. I'm in a cover. Unfortunately, these look like all females. Might as well get one at least. Come on, Doug. On her up. 2550. Couldn't have gone too far. Tracks lead that way. There you are, Doug. Snakes and possum. Yeah, still going down that list. Technically speaking, skunks. Badgers. There's all sorts of things you can go with. Yeah, nothing too much. Female, 230.95 kilograms, 0 trophy, 0 stamp, and 835 in cash. Tasmanian Devils. That'd be an interesting thing. It'd be a terrifying color, that's for sure. Oh, a taper for South America. A cassowary. A wallaby. Yeah, no, there's just all sorts of things they can make things for. Oh, shoot. There's something up there we'll worry about later. I mean, okay, so I'm pretty sure like right there is the mine entrance. But over here you can see there's like a very steep edging right there. And we have to go all the way around right here. 1456. We're losing the daylight, but we still got time. We should be able to make it. All the ones they already have. That would make sense for the map. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what they tried to do when they repopulated the maps with new animals from the new reserves into the old maps. One of the only ones that wasn't affected was Silver Ridge Pine. That's because it was the newest map at that time. But yeah, from Quattro and beyond to Hirschfeld, these are the ones that got repopulated. Everything else is still the same. And also, they need to fucking fix New England. The main mission you can't complete because I was looking on the forums and it's like there's something up with the bushes and you're either lucky or you're out of luck. So I have no idea what's going on with that mission. It's a shame too, because I was actually interested in that mission because it involved Doc from Hirschfeld. Not Hirschfeld, Layton. And then it's like, oh, no, sorry, too bad. The plant's not spawning, so you can't collect it. Yeah, no, let's start going down partially. We're going back into a dead zone, that's for sure. But while we're walking through a dead zone, yeah, no, I mean, they can have reserve up here. They can have reserve in India. God, India? An Indian reserve would be fantastic. There's so many things there. I know they have some interesting reserves in Japan. Hell, even China has some. But you can get one right there. You can get one right over here. And you can get a bunch right here. Everyone loves walking simulator through the forest. Sometimes I've actually found cougars trapped inside the mine. Their little model couldn't figure out how to get out, especially when you approach them. So they just trying to want to get further and further away. Yeah, way up there. What am I supposed to do about that?
Okay, first things first. Let's make sure that the mine itself is still secure. A trail camera? I've used these for work and for hunting before. This one shouldn't be here, though. We don't want hunters so close to the mine. Grab the camera.
Now I know there was talk about adding trail cameras into the game. I personally don't really see the point of them because you would have to check in on them. And even if you could check in on them, what are you going to do? React to evidence of an animal that was here for God knows how long ago?
Another trail camera. Bobby Joe doesn't have a permit to hunt here. Is he poaching?
Like the most I can think of, like on the map, it would ping saying animal
This looks
activity
intact, at least. That's got to be a good sign.
or something equivalent. Because other than that, I don't see the point of trail cams. Because I mean, unless like you want to set up for like a photo challenge of sneak a photo of this animal or something like that, or even better, an Easter egg catch Bigfoot on the trail cams.
Hopefully that's the last one. Pick him up and I'll put him in our lost and found when I can take him from you. I don't really understand what's going on with the cameras, but at least the entrance is secure. Let's go find his camp, shall we? It was actually Remy that called this one in. He doesn't know who Bobby Joe is, but I knew who it was as soon as Remy described him.
Mm. I would love to see this engine worked on other games, like Generation Zero, which is the Swedish robot apocalypse one. It looks just as beautiful as this with it, and it's got some solid gun gameplay. But I would like to imagine seeing, instead of first person, maybe third person, and from third person perspective, give it something else. With how vast the worlds are that they can make with this expansive world build, they can totally set up little maps like this and be the Monster Hunter equivalent. Maybe not Monster Hunter per se, but something sort of similar. Is any bighorns? No, I think we're too early. Oh yeah, we're way too early for the bighorns. See, my thought is that, oh man, if we can combine Mountain Blade Bannerlord with an open world map of this size and just make everything real time, so where everything reacts
That looks
to it,
like his camp. Any sign of him?
almost like Kingdom Come Deliverance, where if you harass a bunch of villagers in one location, it will affect a village very far down the line because, oh hey, the people who were supposed to bring supplies never showed up. Man, I'm just saying, I would hate to have to sleep out in this tent like this. It's got a roof, but he's got no protection from the sides right there. What if the wind or the rain's right there, man? Come on, think. What we got? Ammunition.
Rifle cartridges. That's not good news.
Mule deer. We could try and go for that. Now, of course, I have no idea where he went. He can either only come from us over there or over there. What's the range? 200 meters? Yeah. My other thing is that the collars don't always work because sometimes the animals will be traveling and they'll be locked into that mood and they'll just keep on traveling. So even if you're really close, they will completely ignore you. Dog, lay down. I can't tell whose footsteps are those. Okay, it was the dogs. Ah, mule deers. Super, super skittish animal. Alright. That was worth a try. Shame. That.
Binoculars. Maybe he was hunting. Some snacks? Not enough to last a long trip, though. I'm seeing a pretty worrying pattern here. Take a look in the tent. That's our sign. Pick it up, would you? A journal. Maybe this'll show us why he's out here. Secret uranium mining. Government conspiracy? I'll be honest. I never credited Bobby Joe with this much imagination in high school. Replant the sign, and we're done here for now. You know what makes this extra weird? He actually has done some detective work. Enough to convince himself to camp here.
Nothing's more powerful than a person with a passion. Oh yeah, now the mule deers want to make noise. Come on, dog. We gotta go warn people about how dangerous uranium is. It's a warning call. Okay, so they had bypassed us completely to come up here. Tell you what, if we come across them, we'll take a shot at them with the iron sights. There's like something else running in that direction. Ah. I think I was too early on that. It's amazing how much life appears the second you go loud. Did I hit? No, I missed. Damn. Oh well. Should be. Alright, so we get up here. There is an outpost down here. We'll get there to save our location. And if I'm right, the missions will take us down here, over here, up here, here, and then up here. I think. How you hear one of them? Yeah, no, exactly it. It's all like, what's this sound? Something's running. No, did I ruin it? You go to check. It's like, oh wait, when did you get here? Wait a minute. You turn around, and the other animal you were watching this whole time is already bounding off, and it's like, God damn it! Well, alright, time to pummel the German Navy and Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. Alrighty, gruesome. You go have fun with that. I don't know when that came in because the text was hidden by the speech.
The sign's back up? Great. This mine has never been a problem before, but let's not take any chances.
Not the speech, but by the
Me and
app.
my dad have been dealing with Bobby Joe for years, but this is new.
Yeah, just leave it be.
I know he's a nuisance, but I always felt sorry for him. He had a pretty tough upbringing. I don't want to call the police, but I have to. He's armed and known for making poor choices.
Probably going to say something else.
It would
There it
appear
is.
that it's not just the neighbors that are making questionable calls today. Sometimes folks from the city will drive out here to get away from work or their personal lives or whatever happens to be bothering them. The problem is that sometimes, quite often actually, people wander into the wilderness without a clue of how to survive if things go wrong. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. And based on a couple of phone calls I've had from the hospital today, I think that someone has made a mess and could use some help. I was going to check in on them myself, but I need to coordinate with the police on this Bobby Joe thing, and you're already really close by. Can you head over to the campgrounds nearby and check in on them? The phone calls were sporadic at best. As far as I can tell, this professional yoga and meditation expert has led a group of accountants from Denver into the wilderness on some sort of spiritual retreat. She took their cell phones away from them and had them eating wild flowers and berries. Some of them got sick and have gone directly to the hospital. I know that we're not the reason why this happened, but it could look very bad for us if anyone gets seriously hurt. I'd appreciate if you'd hustle and check it out.
That'll be fine. A couple of bad wild berries and flowers. Nothing wrong with that. Footstep or anything, it's a big animal stalking. Only if I was a Capercaillie trying to 1v1 you. Yeah, those Capercaillies, they got some balls on them for being a bird. Now, I remember seeing a building out here. There. I don't need that. Oh, yeah, no, Gruesom's comment. I missed that a while ago. Sorry, Gruesome. No, I would say the worst thing is trying to call in. You spend minutes, maybe even 10 to 20, is how long some of these calls can be. Trying to bring in like a fox or a coyote or a bobcat, which in my opinion are like the three hardest things to call in. I think there are more, but those are the main three that always come to my mind when I think of difficult call-ins, especially the fox. Little bastards are so hard to deal with sometimes. And what's worse is that you're calling, and you think they gave up. You think they ran away. It's like, they smelled me, or they saw me, and they ran away. Because you hear rustling in the bushes. You think, fuck. So you get up. You're all huffing and puffing. You get up. You walk like 3 steps, and then the fox gives a warning call. And you're like, shit. You get down, and then the fox just runs away now for sure. That has driven me so far up the wall so many times. It's like if you just waited like 10 more seconds, you would have had the fox in your crosshairs. But at that point, you'd already been waiting 20 minutes to call it in, and you're thinking, it's like, it's probably not even worth it. There's no way this thing's like a diamond. So what's the point? Dibs. What the hell is that? What the hell was that? What is that? Look at it. Game. My goodness me. Ugh, terrible. But with that, folks, the hours is upon us, and what a beautiful it is to go ahead and end our stream right there. Only for now, as we will be taking a quick 10-ish minute break before we go into the next stream of some Mountain Blade Bannerlord. But it's a beautiful day here in Silver Pine Ridges, as you can see. Thank you so much for joining me. And of course, the Diamond Buffalo was awesome. Shoutouts, of course, to Weewoo and Gruesome for dropping on by and sharing the love of game and sharing the love of life. I hope to see you all again in a little bit. But if not, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a more good night wherever you may be. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you're keeping warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. You all know what I prefer. But I won't say it. Do you know why? Because I'm smart now. I have a blanket. I don't have slippers, which is what I really need for my toes, because my toes are what's really cold. But that's it, folks. I will see you in a little bit. Thanks so much for joining me. Get this. Oh yeah, let's not forget our trophy, which apparently only 2.1% of people playing this game have gotten, which was to harvest 50 turkeys. How do you not have been able to harvest 50 turkeys? Huh. Either way, folks, I'll see you in a little bit. Until then. Oh my god, this cable forest.